Hello, good evening to everyone. I welcome you all to this important session on how to score 80 plus in GATE 2020 exam. You all know that this topic is very relevant. As you all know that GATE 2020 exam is going to be conducted in the month of February, and only 120 days are left for this exam. Okay, so today we are going to talk about this very important topic, and we will be having a discussion. Okay, I will take your feedback and also tell you some important strategies for scoring 80 plus in this GATE exam. I will also tell you why we need to score 80 plus. First of all, the important thing is why to score 80 plus. Okay, and you all know, most of you who are preparing for this GATE exam from few last years, you all desire to score 80 plus marks. Okay, but due to some problem, problem in the examination, due to some problem in this in your preparation or while the preparation, you are not able to get your desired result. Okay, so today I'm going to discuss about it, talk about it. I will tell you some strategies. I will tell you some preparation strategies. Along with that, we will do some analysis of topper marks as well as the cutoff, and we'll also compare how this cutoff is changing from the last few years. Okay. Yes, so very good evening to everyone. Good afternoon or good evening to whatever suitable to you all. And so are you ready to discuss this important topic? See, this aiming 80 plus is a dream, and this you all should do. Okay, but it should not be a dream. It should be a reality. It should not be a dream. I don't want you to dream about it. I just want you to work up for it. Okay, because those who dream for this thing, they are not able to achieve it. You have to work for it. And today I'm going to tell you how we will together make it possible. Okay? Yeah, Rishabh. You, Pawan, Utkarsh, everyone has to make it possible. And today I'm going to tell you some important points. Okay, and some important strategies that we'll be together using to make you achieve this important aim of 80 plus. Okay, so are you ready, everyone? So let's begin. Yeah, this is a motivational lecture. I will be talking about some weightage, along with that some strategies. So because along with your preparation, this is also important, right? Yeah, Abhishek Jan, if you want to score All India Rank 1, that is also very important. See, even All India Rank 1 doesn't know that he will be getting All India Rank 1. Do you have this idea? You can ask this All India Rank 1 of any year, 2019, 18, 17, 16. He will be even telling you that he has no idea that he will be getting Rank 1. Even Rank 2 has no idea that he will be getting Rank 2. Above 80 plus, the variation of the marks is such that you cannot judge whether you will be getting 90 marks or you will be the topper. But this aim is difficult to achieve. 80 marks is difficult to achieve. Even most of you, those who have, like Karan Dev is saying, he has got 30 marks. And most of you are not able to qualify this exam. Some of you reach up to 50 marks or 60 marks. But I'm telling you this thing, in GATE exam, average students are not, there is nothing for average student. Okay, and especially after this news of fee hikes for MTech, you all know that now you are not going to get a scholarship, especially for general students. So why to be in the average category? Why not to be in this category? Why not directly getting the PSU? That should be your aim. Okay, I know the competition, so let's discuss about it. So for GATE 2020 exam, only 120 days are left for this exam. Okay, and you all should know this number of days, because the countdown has begun and you have to take care of this number of days. And today I'm going to tell you the strategy to prepare for this exam in this number of days which are left. Okay, so before we discuss the strategy, firstly, how to score 80 plus. To score 80 plus marks, you need to firstly know the exam for which you are preparing. The exam is not any type of exam that this is a very important exam. Only one exam will give you an opportunity to get into public sectors, to get a government job in some top companies in country. Okay, like all the PSUs like ONGC, BHEL, NTPC, IOCL, HVCL. Okay, so that is a very one-shot opportunity that you are getting here. Only thing that matters is you have to get this number of marks. Okay, and why I'm saying that, you have to get 80 plus marks, the reason is very clear. For mechanical, every time the cutoff is increasing. Okay, cutoff is increasing, and even if cutoff is not increasing, the topper is scoring maximum number of marks. He is going 95, 94. So that is why you are not able to get anything. You are not getting any call from PSU if your marks are less than 80, right? So that's why we need to focus on 80 plus marks. Yes, Abhishek, then very good if you want to score 95. That should be your aim. So you should know the syllabus. Firstly, you should know the syllabus and exam pattern that for which you are going to prepare, and you should understand the weightage of the subjects, like which subject has got maximum weightage in the GATE exam and which subject has got the minimum weightage. Although it doesn't matter, but yes, it is going to matter. I'm going to tell you how. You should focus on this important thing: engineering mathematics and aptitude. You should focus on engineering mathematics and aptitude. Why you need to focus on this? Because they play the very important role of giving you these marks. Okay, engineering mathematics and aptitude are very important. If we have to score marks in this 80 plus marks in the GATE exam, you have to focus on this important thing, that is non-tech portion. Okay, so you have to score this in this two important paper of engineering mathematics and general aptitude. And even if you talk to topper, the reason why he is able to score 90 plus marks or 80 plus marks is because he has scored well in this two important subjects. So these two subjects are also very important. One more thing, you have to strengthen your concepts. In the GATE exam, is not any exam that you will see. Most of the students who have done their BTech with 80% marks or 85% marks, nowadays getting a CGPA is not a tough task. Okay, so that means you know everything. Okay, that doesn't mean that, but you have to be good in your concept as well. आपका concept भी अच्छा होना चाहिए. Rather than just knowing the syllabus, than just completing the syllabus, you should understand the concepts. That is more important. Okay, and the last thing is that you have to revise and evaluate yourself at every step, and you have to manage your time. These are some important things. Okay, so let us firstly see the weightage of different subjects. So this complete mechanical GATE 2020, if you see the subjects, it has been divided into total 11 subjects, okay, including engineering mathematics. If we talk about engineering math, it is variable. It can be asked in the 15 marks, or it can be asked in the 14 or 13 marks. It is every time it is variable. Okay, so it varies from 13 to 15 marks. Okay, but if we talk about general aptitude is a very important and critical, and it plays a very important role in giving you those 80 plus marks. So because it is always in having the weightage of 15 marks, that is general aptitude, and engineering mathematics has a weightage of 13 to 14 or 14. On average, it is having a weightage of 14 marks. Okay, leaving those two subjects which are having the total weightage of 29 marks in the GATE exam, if we talk about some technical subjects, in the technical subjects have been divided into three parts: design part, thermal and fluid part, and manufacturing and industrial part. Okay, if we talk about this applied mechanics and design part, it is having basically four subjects, that is engineering mechanics, theory of machine, strength of material, and machine design. Engineering mechanics, if you see, in the 2019 paper, in the set 1, set 2, it was asked in 5 and 3 marks. And in 2018, it was asked in 4 and 7 marks. And in 17, it was asked in 4 to 6 marks. Okay, so we can say that engineering mechanics is having a weightage of around 4 to 5 marks, right? That is having very less weightage, right? If we talk about strength of material is a very, very important subject in design part. It is having a very important weightage. You can see it is varying from 8 to 9, and then it is going up to 14 also. So you can say that strength of material is also having a weightage of around 10 marks or 9 to 10 marks. Theory of machine vibration, another important subject in this applied mechanics and design part. Okay, so this is also have weightage of 8 marks, 6 to 8 marks, and machine design is having a weightage of 4 to 5 marks. Okay. Now, if it see any other subjects, next portion is fluid and thermal part. See, fluid and thermal part is total having a weightage of around 22 to 23 marks. That is a weightage of fluid and thermal. And I am telling you this thing, those students who are able to score higher marks in the GATE exam just because of these subjects, that is thermal and fluid portion. Because if you are good in thermal and fluid, and also in thermal we have a subject of heat transfer, in these 3 subjects if you are good, if you are having a good clarity of these 3 subjects, you can get all the marks in these subjects. Okay, so this is the subject that you can focus more if you want to get those 80 plus marks. Okay, if we talk about fluid mechanics, it is having an average weightage of, you can see 5 to 8 and is varying up to maximum of 11 marks and 10 marks. So it is having a weightage of around 8 marks or 7 to 8 marks. Thermal and heat transfer is having a weightage of around 5 marks, and thermal is an application. In the application part, we have basically 3 subjects: IC engine, power plant, and refrigeration, air conditioning, along with thermodynamics. It is having total weightage of 12 marks. So we can say that it is having a weightage of around 20 to 23 marks in the GATE exam. And I'm telling you, if you are good in the concept of thermal and fluid, you can easily score a very good marks in this GATE exam. Okay, so here your marks, the chances of getting negative marking in these subjects is very less. Basically, if you have a good practice on this subject, you can get full marks in this out of 22 or 23 marks, whatever is the weightage. Okay, if you see the third portion, it is a very, very important. This engineering materials, manufacturing and industrial. Engineering materials and manufacturing together, they have a weightage of around 18 or 17 marks. Okay, and industrial engineering has a weightage of around 4 to 6 marks, or sometimes it is from 5 to 6. So on an average, you can see manufacturing, in materials and industrial have a weightage of around 23 marks. And again, this is important because manufacturing is somewhat theoretical, with few numerical questions also are asked in the exam. So manufacturing also a very important subject to score high marks in the GATE exam. Okay, so in the manufacturing, you can see that weightage, this is also weightage of combined manufacturing and engineering materials, 18 marks. That is the weightage of engineering materials and manufacturing in the GATE 2019 exam. Okay, so it is having such a high weightage, and if you are good in this subject, okay, if you are good in the concept of this subject of engineering materials and manufacturing, you are going to score very good marks in the GATE exam. Okay, and if you talk about other years weightage, 14, 17, 16, 13, on an average, it is having a weightage of 15 to 16 marks in the GATE exam. And industrial is also a very important formula-based subject, because the direct formula-based questions are there from industrial subjects. Okay, so you can, the chances of scoring high is very high in this industrial engineering subject. Okay, further if you see, so this is the weightage. And like I told you, if you are going to prepare for GATE exam, you should know the syllabus, you should know the weightage. Now after knowing the weightage, I'm now going to tell you how you can score 80 plus marks. Okay, so let's see that. Before that, you should know the cutoff. What is the cutoff of the previous year for mechanical? Okay, if you see the cutoff for general category students, a lot of things are going on for general category students. So for general category students, the cutoff is for 34.1 in the 2019, and it is slightly higher than 2018, that was 34.7. In 17, it was 32.87, then 29.6 in 2016, and further it is in 2015 it was 32.73. So if you see the variation of the cutoff, it is following this trend. With a small dip in 2016, here the cutoff is increasing linearly from 17 to 19. So you can see that every year cutoff is increasing, and what is the reason behind that? You know that most of the students who are opting for this engineering branch or BTech in some different colleges apart from IITs and ITs, there are different universities as well. Okay, and around 2 lakh students, approximately 2 lakhs or 1.5 to 2 lakh students, they appear for this GATE mechanical exam. Okay, but you know that if you have to go to PSU, then what is the up to how many rank PSU call for interview in the there is a call for interview in the PSU. If you are having a marks rank of 200 plus or 250 plus, then only you are getting a call. And the last year I'm telling you, in 2019, one of my friend got 77 marks, and he was having a rank of 340. He was having rank of 340 in this 2019, and he didn't got call from any PSU. Although he belonged to general category, but still he didn't get a call from any PSU, and he was having marks of 77. Okay, and so this is what is even having a marks of 77, he is not getting any call from PSU. Similarly, in 2017, one of my friend was having 77 marks, or 74 or 75, I guess, and he was having rank of 750. So, see, if you are having if it has been seen that if you see the topper marks, if you compare the topper rank and marks that the topper has got from 2019 to 17. This is 2019, this is 2018, and this is 2017. In 2019, the topper has got 94.75 marks. Now you must be thinking, why I am showing you toppers mark. Toppers के marks दिखाने का मतलब क्या है? See, topper every year this gate cutoff is increased because of 2 reasons. First reason is the topper is getting this how many marks topper is scoring, and the second reason is what is the difficulty level of the gate exam. Okay, if the difficulty level is not high, if it is very easy paper, then definitely cutoff will be high. Okay, and if the topper has scored this number of marks is high, definitely cutoff will be high. Okay, and higher is the cutoff. Definitely, if you are having less than 80 marks, you are not going to get any call from PSU. Okay, so if you have to get a call from PSU, you have to get 80 plus marks. Let us see why. So in the year 2019, the topper has got 94.75 marks, where the cutoff was 34.1. In 2018, he has got 96.83 marks, slightly higher than this 2019. So cutoff was also high in this year. In 2017, rank 1 has got 94.85 marks, and the cutoff was also somewhat around 32 point something, right? And if you see this to rank 2 and rank 3 and rank 4, rank 5, you see rank 5 is getting 91.38, then 92.2 in 2019-18. But if you see 2017, rank 48 has got 87.29 marks, where the cutoff was 32.8, I guess. So with 32.8 cutoff, rank 48 you can get rank 48 with 87 marks. So what is the meaning of this thing? If you know that PSU, if your aim is to get into PSU, you should aim for higher marks. Why? Because if your marks are greater than 80 marks, then you are in the safe zone. Definitely you are in the safe zone. But if your marks are not in the if they are less than 80 marks, your rank will be having a variation of around 500 to 700 rank. Okay, so it is a possibility that if your marks is 73, in GATE 2019, one of the students who was having 73 marks, he was having rank of 900. And can you believe it? One of my friend who was having 77 marks in the GATE 2019, he was having rank of 340. Such a variation in the rank with only 4 marks variation. So this is the possibility. If you are having marks less than 80, there will be such a variation in the rank. And you know that PSU only gives you call if you are having a rank of more than 200 or 250. Because this friend of mine was having a 340 rank. in 2019 with 77 marks, and he was not getting, he didn't get any call from PSU. Okay, so that is why I'm emphasizing on scoring more than 80 plus marks in the GATE exam. Because if you're not having 80 plus marks in the GATE exam, definitely you will not going to get any call from the PSU. And if you even want to pursue MTech from some IITs or top IITs or IC Bangalore or NITs, then also you need to be having your marks of more than 80 plus. Because if you have to pursue MTech in a good specialization, if your aim is only to pursue MTech, if you don't want to get into PSU, if your aim is to go into teaching thing, then you should have 80 plus marks, because otherwise you are not going to get a good IIT for your MTech. Okay, so anyhow you have to aim more than 80 plus marks, right? Because this is a variation of the rank and the marks if you are having the marks less than 80. Okay, so now let's see how to score 80 plus marks. The topic was not this. I didn't need to compare it, but this is a harsh reality that we should know that. Because every year, you all must have given the GATE exam. Every year, some of you must have got 60 marks, some of you must have got 77 marks, 78 marks, 65 marks, right? Are you there? You all have got these number of marks in the GATE exam. But still, you are not able to get any call from PSU. So I can understand your pain. And I sometimes, like some of you were also asking about my how many marks I have scored. In 2017, I have also scored around 75 marks, but I was not able to get any any call from PSU. So this is the thing, that if you are having marks less than 80, there are chances that you are not going to get a call from PSU. And the reason why most of the students give GATE exam is to get selected in the PSU, to get a government job in PSU, right? One exam and your journey starts for your government. You can get a job in some government companies. Maharatna, Navaratna, you are dream about it while you're BTech, right? Don't worry about it. Even if your preparation, even in the last few years you have got marks less than 80 or 75, if you have got average marks from 50 to 60, even if your marks got, even if you have got 40 marks, then also it is not a problem. Okay, so let us understand how to score 80 plus marks. Are you ready for it? So if you divide, if you understand this pattern of GATE exam, 65 question, 100 marks, and 3 hours. This thing is same for all the students who are appearing for this GATE exam. Number of hours, the time is same for, and it is fixed for everything. And you have to do everything in this time interval. You have to write your अपनी किस्मत लिखने का समय यहीं पे है. Okay, इसे 3 घंटे में आपको अपनी किस्मत लिखनी है. Okay, you have to do everything here in this 3 hours. Okay, so what is varying here? 65 question, 100 marks. And out of the 65 question, we have 30 question having 1 marks and 35 question having 2 marks. Right? Also, if you talk about the total marks, okay, sorry for that, for speaking Hindi, no problem. If you talk about 100 marks, it is not it is having negative marking. If you leave an 80 type question, it is having 1/3 and 2/3 negative marking also for every 1 and 2 marks question. Right? So you have to take care of the number of questions and the marking, negative marking. Okay. So we have to aim for 80 plus. Let us understand how we are going to aim for 80 plus marks. Okay. So for aiming 80 plus, if you like, I have divided this total subjects. Engineering mathematics is having a weightage of 14 to 15 marks. So let's say 14 marks. Okay. Aptitude has got general aptitude, or GA, is having weightage of 15 marks. Okay. Cumulative weightage of these two subjects are around 29 marks. Suppose it is 29 marks. Okay. Right. Now, thermal and fluid portion, we have just seen thermal and fluid is having weightage of 22 marks. Then design portion which is having engineering mechanics, strength of material, theory of machine and machine design, it was having weightage of around 28 marks. Okay, and this manufacturing and industrial, or we can say production and industrial, is having weightage of around 21 marks. Approximately, we have just seen the weightage distribution. Okay, now you all know the weightage. Well, I'm not repeating things. I'm just telling you that you should what things you should not exclude. Okay, so this thermal and fluid portion, everyone can score up to 16 to 17 marks in this portion because this portion is very easy. If you see the complete mechanical syllabus, thermal and fluid portion is very easy, excluding few topics of fluid. Sometimes the question becomes very tough. Okay, so you can score up to 17 marks in this thermal and fluid portion, right? Design part is little bit tough as compared to this thermal and fluid part. So, but still you have to score at least you have to score 17 marks out of 28, right? How many marks? 34. And this manufacturing and industrial is direct formula based question comes in industrial. Okay, and manufacturing also little bit theoretical, and if the numerical comes, numericals are very easy as compared to some design part and thermal part. Okay, so out of 21 at least you should score let's say at least 18 marks you should score in this manufacturing industrial out of 21. Okay, now does it look tough? Now, so if you add these things, what is the number, total number? 17, 17 and 18. What is the total number you are getting if you add these three things? Yes. What is this total? Can you tell me? 52. Yes. 18, 17, that is 35 and 7, that is 52. Very good. Your mathematics is good. Now, how many marks are left to score 80 plus? How many marks left? You have to subtract 52 from here. You will be getting 28. Is it tough? Out of 29 you have to score 28. Anyhow you have to score more than 25 marks in this portion. Because if you can increase 3 marks here, somewhat, if we can increase 3 marks here, you have to get at least 55 marks in the technical portion. Out of these 3 classification, at least 55 marks, and at least 25 or 26 marks in this. Then only you are going to get 80. And if you have to score 80 plus, only way of doing that is increase the number of marks in this non-tech portion. That is mathematics and aptitude. Why? Because some of the students who are very good in this technical portion, they leave this non-tech portion. They leave this general aptitude. Now, what is this general aptitude? Have you seen this general aptitude question? After the GATE exam, if you see the general aptitude question, these are very, very easy question. If you have solved this Arun Sharma book for CAT exam, level 1 question comes for this general aptitude if you talk about the GATE exam. Okay, so they are very easy to solve. Two question for English and some question for general aptitude and reasoning, and even mathematics is very easy to score. Okay, so here the chances of scoring are high. You can score at least 25 to 26 marks. If you have read the interview of some toppers, they're also saying they must have told the same thing, that you have to score high in this 2 portion, engineering, mathematics and aptitude. Because no matter how much good you are in the technical subjects, you are not going to get more than 60 marks in the technical portion. So anyhow you have to get marks more than 20 in this portion of non-tech, right? And what if you are getting marks more than 25, 26, you will be avoiding the negative marking. Okay, you can easily avoid the negative marking if you are good in these two subjects. Because in the technical, some of the subjects are such that you won't be able to get 100 marks, full marks in those subjects, like design portion, like some of the question from this fluid mechanics. They are difficult to solve, right? And I would suggest that if that question is not, you are not able to get the answer of those questions, you can leave that question if it is having negative mark. And one more important thing that I have to tell to everyone, we know that every year at least 25 to 26 NAT type question, that is numerical answer type question, comes in the GATE exam. And they are not having any negative marking. Please attempt all those questions. Please attempt all those NAT type questions. NAT type questions plays a very important role, because one thing, they are not having negative marking, and the other thing is that they are around 25 to 26 in number. So in this 25, 26 number, you can easily, there is no problem of negative marking. If you are good in the concept, you can easily get the number for this NAT type question. If mechanics is good, Mayank Kumar, you can leave mechanics. You can leave mechanics, no problem. You can focus on some other subject, right? Like suppose that if in the design portion you are not good in mechanics, but my dear friend, this design portion is having 4 subjects. Apart from mechanics, those 3 subjects are also very tough. Like strength of material, machine design, theory of machine. And anyhow, you have to score out of 28, 17 marks. So even if by any chance you are not able to solve one question of mechanics or theory of machine, you can solve some other question, right? Because mechanics question are a bit easy as compared to theory of machine question, as compared to strength of material question. Because the problem is, let me tell you what is your problem. The problem is engineering mechanics is having less weightage, and it is a basic of all the 3 other subjects of strength of material, machine design, and not theory of machine, but yes, strength of material and machine design. And you think that this is having less weightage, so you don't study it. And it has been noticed that whatever you are not studying, that subject becomes weak, right? That your tendency becomes that this subject is very weak because you don't study it. If you give some time to engineering mechanics, daily 1 hour, if you give time to engineering mechanics for half an hour, definitely that subject will become easy for you, right? So if some subject is easy, some subject is tough, you can give more time to tough subject that you find tough. Because for some student, mechanics will be tough subject. For some student, fluid mechanics will be tough subject, right? So it depends, it varies on from student to student, right? On which subject you are having good knowledge of the concept, on which subject you are having not having good concept. Okay, so you can dedicate more time to that subject on which you feel you are weak. But one thing I want to tell you, my dear friends, I can call you my friends because we are not, we are at the same level. I also, even right now when I'm giving you lectures, still I'm giving the GATE exam. Why? Because somewhere inside me, there's an engineer who wants to get a very good rank in the GATE exam, who wants to top the GATE exam, like you all. Okay, so you all are my friends. I can understand your pain, right? So you don't have to lag anywhere. If you feel weak in any of the subjects of, suppose manufacturing, any subjects of design, any subjects of thermal and fluid, give time to more time to that subject. Okay? So let's move on to some important strategy for your preparation. Okay? So this is the strategy of one more competition to worry about, sir. See, this is not a competition. This is a healthy competition. I think if you are together preparing for any exam, I give exam just because to know the pattern of questions that are coming in the exam. And if I'm teaching you something, I should also face the exam. Then only I would be able to understand the difficulty of that exam. Like some people, there is a famous saying that if you want to feel something, if you want to feel someone's life, just start living that life. So the reason why we need to give the exam is to understand that what is actually this level of the exam, what is the difficulty level, and what you actually face while giving the exam, right? So the question is, the time left for the GATE 2020 exam is 120 days. Now I am going to tell you how in this 120 days you are able to improve your preparation. How you can do that. Okay, so in the initial time, right now at this point of time, whatever stage you are at your preparation, suppose you have given your BTech exam, you have just passed your BTech exam, you are in the final year of the BTech exam, or you are preparing from the last 1 year, 2 year, no problem. At least I suppose you are having 30% of your concepts in your mind, right? At least 30% concept about the technical. So I think you are having 30%, at least 30% of the concepts are prepared, or 30% or 30 to 40% of the syllabus is clear to you. Is it correct to everyone? So can I suppose you are having this much clarity of concepts of some subjects, right? Maybe you are good in thermal part, maybe you are good in some subjects of design part, maybe you are good in manufacturing, but at least 30 to 40% you are good in some subjects of mechanical, right? Now what you have to aim, you are aiming for 80 plus marks. You are aiming for 80 plus marks. And you are having approximately 120 days. Or we can say exactly 120 days left for your exam. Okay, so initial first phase of preparation, 100 days before the exam, let's say 120 or 100 days before the exam, what you have to do, you have to divide the subject. Firstly go through all the subject thoroughly. Okay, if you are preparing for any notes, you are preparing self-study, or if you have some study materials of some coaching, you are referring to some books. Okay, so you can firstly go through all the subjects. Okay, one time have a thorough look on all the syllabus of all the subjects. Okay, go through the notes. After going through the notes of all the subjects, what you can do is divide the subjects on the basis of the weightage. What is the meaning of weightage? I have just shown you the weightage of all the subjects of mechanical, including GA and mathematics. So you can start from those subjects which are having maximum weightage, which you find very tough. Like my dear friend Mayank Kumar was finding mechanics a very tough subject. So you can start from that subject. Okay, start from strength of material. Start from any subject which is having maximum weightage. Like for example, complete thermal and fluid portion is having at least 22 weightage. Okay, so you start from that subject which is having maximum weightage. Okay, then study for at least 6 hours a day. Okay, for the initial 1 month, study for at least 6 hours a day. Make a study plan of 6 hours a day. I know that most of the students are not in a habit of giving 2 hours a day. At least you should give 6 hours a day for your study. Make a timetable in such a way that 2 hours for mathematics, 2 hours for GA, because I told you one thing, these two subjects are the deciding one, mathematics and GA. They plays a very important role. Okay, so at least 2 hours each to mathematics and GA, okay, and take one subject of technical, one technical subject along with 2 hours of mathematics and 2 hours of GA. And why I'm saying that mathematics and GA should go together, because both are having a very important weightage in the exam. Okay, and one technical subject. Now in all these 3 subjects, what you have to do, you have to make short notes. Suppose that you are preparing from any offline, online coaching or some study material of your own. So every time you cannot go for the same textbook or same study material for your revision. Can you do that? No, it's not possible. So what you can do, you can make a small copy, a thick one, and you can use it for short notes. Okay, so while studying a subject, while studying a technical or non-tech subjects, make a short notes. Those short notes are very, very important. Okay, no, we are not late for basics. Let me tell you. Suppose there are total 9 technical subjects. 9 technical subjects. And we are having 120 days. We are having 120 days. 120 days means 4 months approximately. Okay, so you can give at least 2 months for completing the syllabus of all the technical subjects. Simultaneously, you can also focus on mathematics and GA. And I'm telling you, this looks very hypothetical, but if you are giving at least 6 hours, initially 6 hours, then you can increase the number of hours. After 1 month, you can increase to 8 hours. Okay, you can give more time to this. Time you can fix for mathematics and GA. This should remain fixed. Okay, every day you should have a practice of mathematics and GA, because you need to score at least out of 29, you need to be close to 29. It will be best if you score 29 out of 29 in the non-tech portion out of mathematics and GA. Okay, so I would recommend every day give 2 hours each to mathematics and GA. More you score in this portion, more you will be close to your aim of 80 plus. Okay, so after 1 month of your preparation, of starting your preparation, normally when we go to a gym, we don't say that start pulling some higher loads. Okay, don't go for heavy loads. Firstly, start with small loads. So I don't want you to increase load on your head. Okay, start with 6 hours a day, then increase the number of hours. Then you can, next month, you can increase up to 8 to 10 hours. Okay, you can increase 8 to 10 hours of your study. And so technical subject, you will be good in 2 months. You would be able to prepare all the technical subjects. One thing that is important, you have to make short notes. This is very, very important. Those who will not make short notes, all your preparation will go into vain. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you the problem. I'm telling you the mistakes that you normally people do, and the reason why you are not able to get 80 plus marks. You don't make this short notes. You have to make short notes also. Okay. So after this, 70 days before the exam, suppose 70 days or 60 days before the exam, let's say 60 days before the exam, what you have to do is, you have to start solving the numerical problems. Okay, firstly study all the concepts. For technical subjects, study all the concepts, then start solving numericals. Okay, and to begin with, I would recommend you should firstly solve previous year questions. The reason why I'm telling you to solve previous year question, because solving previous year question will give you an idea about what are the topics from which questions are asked, okay, and what is the level of question in the GATE exam previous year by solving previous year question paper. Okay, so when suppose you have studied the subject of thermal, complete thermal has been covered. Now go for previous year questions of thermal and complete thermal and applied thermal. Okay. And so in this 60 days before the exam, you should be in a habit of solving the questions. Because if you are preparing for a war, just having the accessories is not important. You should know the tactics of war. You should know how to fight a war. Okay. So ultimately in the GATE exam, you have to solve the question. You have to increase the speed and accuracy. Okay. And for doing that, I would recommend 2 months before the exam, you have to start solving the question. Okay, and that is for all the branches, whether you are from mechanical, civil, electrical, electronics, this is for everyone. This approach is for everyone. Okay. Next thing is that you have to revise the subject you have already completed. Okay, simultaneously you have to revise the subject also. You have to solve the problems. You have to revise the subjects. And while solving the problem, if you find any concept that looks very important to you, you can add that concept in that notebook of short notes. Okay, so you can add that concept in the notebook of short notes. Okay, while solving the question. Try to increase the number of hours. If you are increasing the number of hours after 60 days before the exam, you can increase the number of hours up to 10 hours. Okay, at this time you need to study maximum. Maximum number of hours should be given 2 months before the exam. Okay. So, further let's see 40 days before the exam. Let's not say it's 40. It should be 30 days. Okay, 30 days before the exam, what you have to do is, you have to spend maximum time for solving the question. You can take some test series and mock test. Now it's time to take the mock test. Okay, start with subject mock test. Subject test, then part test, then full length mock test. Okay, so in this 30 days before the exam, firstly start with subject test. Okay, start with subject test. Okay, then part test. And while solving the test series, what you have to do, you have to analyze and revise according to your marks in your mock test. Giving a test series is not the only important thing. You have to analyze your mistakes. You have to analyze your performance in the test series. Okay? And one important thing, while you are solving the test series, switch off your phone, okay, and try to feel the heat of the this competition. Okay, try to feel that you are giving your actual exam. Okay, so give your test series very seriously. Analyze your mistakes in the test series, and if you are having, suppose if you are not able to solve any question, so then again go to that concept. Why you are not able to catch that concept? Write that concept in the short notes. Okay, so refer back to the specific theory and notes when you are not able to solve the question. That is important. Just don't leave that question. Please refer back to the theory and notes whenever you are not able to solve the question in the test series. And update that concept again back into the short notes. Short note is like a Bible, like a Gita to you, like a Quran to you for the GATE exam. These short notes are your holy book. Make it like your handbook. You should be having your own handbook. Okay? So these short notes plays a very important role. Everything should be in these short notes. Okay? Every time you solve a problem, you find a new concept, update it in the short notes. Okay? Every time you find some problem, an important formula, just update it in the short notes. Okay? While solving the test series, first solve with the chapter-wise test, then section-wise test, and then move to full-length mock test. When we have to find the full-length mock test, let me tell you. 3 weeks before the GATE exam. 3 weeks before the GATE exam, suppose you have solved all the subject test, part test, you have revised all the notes. Okay? Then 3 weeks before the GATE exam, approximately 15 days before the GATE exam, what you have to do, revise all the short notes. Sorry. Revise all the short notes. Revise all short notes thoroughly. Okay? And then after revising all the short notes, go for this thing, which is called full-length mock test. And one more important thing for solving the full-length mock test, 15 days before the GATE exam, you will be having your admit card. Okay? So 15 days before the exam, you will be able to know in which timing your exam will be conducted, whether it will be in the forenoon session or afternoon session. Okay? Now, why I'm pushing you for that? Why I'm pushing you for this timing of your exam? You should give your mock test, full-length mock test, in the same timings of your actual exam. If it is in the morning session, try to give your full-length mock test in the morning session from 9 to 12. If it is in the forenoon session, in the afternoon session, give your GATE exam in the afternoon session. Give your, full-length mock test in the afternoon session. So suppose you have to give 10 full-length mock test. Okay? So if you have to give 10 full-length mock test, try to give them in the actual time of your GATE exam. Okay, after getting your admit card, you will be having your idea of in which timing your exam will be conducted. Okay, so give your full length in that timing. And again, while solving the full length mock test, in this Bible of yours, in this holy book of every engineer, that is short notes, you have to update, you have to practice, analyze, revise, and repeat. This cycle is very, very important. Practice from full length mock test, analyze your mistake, revise again and update. Along with revising, you have to update, revise and update. If you find a new concept while solving full length mock test, suppose you get a very good question in the mock test, you need to update that important concept of formula back in the short notes. Okay? So this is all the important steps, and what thing you have to do. Now, one day before the exam, you don't have to do anything. One day before the exam, you need to be very cool, calm, composed, no tension, nothing. Only thing that you have to do, not one day before the exam, actually 2 days before the exam, what you have to do is, you need to take your holy book, short notes, you need to study everything. Just revise all your short notes. Don't go for any full length mock test, I would recommend. 2 days before the exam, no mock test, nothing. Just revise all the short notes, and 1 day before the exam, you can enjoy. You can give all the time for your, you need to balance your mind. You need to refresh yourself. You can listen to music, you can watch some movie. Okay, don't take tension before the exam. Because it has been seen that after so many efforts, last day before the exam, some of the students become nervous. And that nervousness, due to some nervousness, what happens, some of your friend will call you and will say, have you studied that formula? That is very, very important. Now what you will think, okay, I have left that important topic. You will get into tension. Again, you start preparing for that subject. That is a mistake that you will do. Okay, so 1 day before the exam, don't go for anything. Best you can do is revise your short notes. That is the best you can do. Just go through them, that's it. Because this is the only thing that you have got with you, that is the result of your 4 months of preparation. 120 days, everything is there. Just revise it and then go for it. And 1 day before the exam, one more thing that you have to do, never lose track of your goal. While preparation, you should be consistent. If you are preparing for 6 hours a day, you should prepare for 6 hours a day. In that time interval, switch off your phone, don't talk to anyone, no social media interaction. Okay, that I would recommend, because if you will become something, everybody will be your friend, and except your family and dear ones, your parents, even your friends will not be with you. Okay, so just remember this thing, never lose track of your goal. Don't be indulged in some other things, okay? And don't make such contacts that are going to divert your mind. Okay, so never lose track of your goal in that time period of your preparation. Okay, suppose you have started a very good preparation and in that midway somewhere, you have lost track of your goal. You should not do that. Stay motivated throughout the journey. How you can stay motivated? You can do that by listening to some music, or you can read some good books, like good novels. In the leisure time, you can do that. Okay. One more important thing, why the students are not able to, sometimes suppose you have started your preparation, and after, when you stretch your preparation for more than 2 hours, it has been seen that you lag your preparation. You find some diversions or some distractions, because you get bored of that your study, and then you start to search for any games, or you start to go to watch for movie, and you spend time talking to your friends. So that is why you need to do one thing, take short breaks after every 2 hours of preparation. Suppose you have started with engineering mathematics. Okay, so in that take a short break after 2 hours, drink some water, take some snacks, and after that you can start with general aptitude. Okay, or you don't study general aptitude, then you study technical, then give a gap and then study general aptitude. Okay, so give a gap after every 2 hours. That is very important, because even your brain need to take rest, like your body. Okay, Stay confident, do not panic. And one and most important thing is, while your preparation, please note down this thing: healthy mind stays in healthy body. So for your healthy mind, your mind is the only thing that is going to give you result. So you should take care of your mind. And how you can take care of your mind? By keeping your body healthy. And how you are going to do that? By eating good food and good sleep. Good food and good sleep is very important. Okay? Please take care of this thing. Don't eat any outside food. Don't eat junk food for this last 4 months, because it is nothing to, like you must be thinking, why I'm giving you this suggestion. This suggestion is very, very important. Like everything I have told you, this is again a very important thing. Give sufficient time for your sleep. Because if you are not giving 6 to 8 hours of to your sleep, your mind won't be able to work. And if your mind is not working, you won't be able to study. Okay? And the last thing that I have to tell you regarding sleep, see, generally it has been seen that you all are engineers who will be preparing for the GATE exam, who are preparing for the GATE exam. And engineers have a habit, especially those who have went to some hostel, of getting sleeping late in the night and getting late in the morning. And suppose that your paper is in the morning shift and you have a habit of getting late in the morning. So what will happen? You will be feeling sleepy in your paper. No matter how much early you have get up in the morning. Suppose your paper is exam is 25 kilometers away from your home. Okay, so you have to get up early, and you are in a habit of sleeping late and not getting up early. So what will happen? You will be feeling your mind will not be able to work actively in the paper. It is going to hamper your exam. 10% output will be, you will not be able to, at least 10% output will be deteriorated because of your this habit of not getting up early. So apart from all the things that I have told you so far, make it a habit of sleeping early and getting early in the morning. At least sleep by 12 and get up early by at least by 7. Give 7 hours to your sleep, okay? And I'm telling you, you will see remarkable result in GATE 2020 examination. I'm telling you this. I can bet on that. But out of all the students watching me right now, only those students will be in this 80 plus range who's going to follow everything that I have told in this session. If you are going to leave even a single thing, you won't be able to get your result. Okay, so you have to aim for this. Don't aim for this. Okay? Yeah, if you are getting early at 5 a.m., that is perfectly fine. Very good. Okay, because if your paper is at 9 a.m., you have to get up at least by 6 a.m. At least by 6 a.m. Okay? So you have to aim for this, not for this. Right? So I hope you all understand. Now, how GradeUp is going to help you for your preparation, that let us understand that. GradeUp is going to help you for preparation with this Rank Up GATE ME course. Apart from this, you can give you sufficient time for your self-study. And if you want to follow any course, GradeUp is also coming up with a course of Rank Up GATE ME. It is a 100-day crash course. In this 100-day crash course, what we are doing, suppose you are at 50% of your preparation, or you can say 40% of your preparation, right? Now it is a perfect course for you. Why? Because in this course we are providing you 300 hours of live session with interactive quizzes, and for getting good marks in the exam, what you need to do? You need to practice. You need to practice more and more, my dear friend. And for that, GradeUp is providing you 2000 plus live question discussion in the class in this Rank Up Gate AMI course. Okay, so you can give sufficient time for your study. Apart from that, you can also join the course where expert faculty which are having decades of experience or at least 5 years plus experience, they will be taking this course. Okay, and along with that you will be getting 24 subject tests, 4 part tests and 7 full length mock tests of grade up. Okay, and also you will get topic wise quizzes and PDF after every session. Okay, so this is a very important thing that I have to tell you. Yeah, free trial have already started. Those who have not registered for the free trial, you can start your free trial now. Okay, and the link is given in the description of this video for this course. You can go through the link and you can purchase the course. In this Rank Up Gate AMI course, right now we are giving you early bird offer. In the early bird offer, the actual price that we are providing you right now is approximately 11,000. It is approximately 11,000 right now. Okay, so you can purchase this course in this, and this is only limited to up to limited seats. Okay, this early bird offer is having a cost of approximately 11,000. Okay, and we are also providing some scholarship 50% off on MRP. The MRP is around 14,000, and on the MRP of 14,000 we are providing 50% off. But for those students like you who have qualified, at least they have got 34 marks, more than 34 marks or up to 34 marks in the year 2017, 18 and 19. For them, you can purchase this course at around 7,000. Isn't a good thing that we are providing scholarship of 50% discount on the MRP. MRP is 14,000 and you will be getting at 7,000 approximately if you have qualified the gate in 2017, 18, 19. Okay? Or if you are from any IIT or NIT. If you have done your BTech from NIT, then also you can get that 50% off. Okay? So the last thing is we have reached to the end of the session. We have to say bye to each other. And with a heavy heart, I have to say bye to everyone. I was feeling so good talking to you all. And today we have a very good interaction. And I hope whatever I have told you in this session, I would be able to change at least some of your, there will be a change in your preparation. And I will be able to, this session must have given you some idea of how you will be able to get those 80 plus marks in the exam. Yes. So thank you so much everyone, and I'll see you all in this fluid mechanics session. The fluid mechanics session in the preview period will be held on 11th and 12th of October. And also on Monday I'm coming with another session. On Monday I will be telling you 5-year analysis of IIT Delhi paper. You know that this time IIT Delhi is going to conduct gate examination. And on Monday I'm going to tell you the analysis of IIT Delhi previous year paper. Till now IIT Delhi has conducted gate examination for 5 times, and on Monday I will be telling you the analysis of those papers which have been conducted by IIT Delhi. Okay, so I will be back with another general session on gate exam. Till then, thank you and have a good day. And those who have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to it. You can also press the like button for this session. And so thank you, and I will meet you in some other session on some other day and on Monday. Okay, so see you on Monday at 6 p.m. Till then, thank you and have a good day. Thank you.